Hi everyone, welcome back to today's video. I'm just so glad you're here. I hope you're all having a good day today. Before I begin, I want to apologize in advance if the audio is not the best quality. I'm still new to content creating and I'm still learning as I continue on. Anyway, today's video is technically part 2 from my previous video where I showed the sketching process of Snow Miku 2019. Today's video will be a coloring session. Not the entire portion as I originally planned, but I'll explain later before the video ends. I originally wanted to include the line art portion in this video, but after putting all the recordings together, it ended up being way too long for my liking. It was almost 2 hours long because I filmed it all in real time, which is why some of the footage is sped up now. As I mentioned before in the beginning of the video, I decided not to put the entire process of me coloring in the video because I feel that it's been taking me way too long to complete it, and I don't want it to take too long for me to finish this chibi / upcoming charm since there are other ones I want to work on. I especially want to draw other fan arts like Genshin Impact, Twisted Wonderland, Obey Me, and even some VTubers and other content creators I personally enjoy, as well as working on redesigning my art persona and OC2. So that's my explanation so far. I hope you guys don't mind that. I'm just really trying my best not to be so hard on myself while making content for this channel because, in case you didn't know, I'm a huge perfectionist, and while perfectionism isn't inherently a bad thing, too much of it is so detrimental to anyone, and that includes me as well, and even you if you're also a perfectionist. So I'm just trying not to beat myself up too much about it if things don't go exactly the way I want it to. Now that all that is done and over with, I'm now finishing up at coloring the eyes. I don't know about you guys, but coloring the eyes is always my favorite part in the drawing process, especially when it's time to color. Just to see the life that slowly appears in the base color of the eyes is always something that I will never get tired of coloring. But my most favorite part when it comes to finishing up on coloring them are the highlights. Especially when it's either the typical round highlights or ones with the weird shapes in the eyes, kinda like how Hutal and Nahida have unique shapes in the center of their eyes. I just want to go off script for a bit before I talk about the coloring process of the hair. I just want to thank anyone who has liked or has viewed my videos so far. Content creation is something that I've always wanted to do, and since I'm slowly getting into the hang of it, I just want to express my gratitude and appreciation for anyone who has taken the time to not only watch my videos, but to also click on them and listen as well. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. So coloring Miku's hair took me some time to color and perfect to my liking. It only took a while because the coloring process for this is different compared to how I usually color hair. But besides coloring the eyes, coloring the hair is another favorite part of mine to color. I especially really enjoy coloring in general, and other than that, when the line art and sketch process is finally done, I get super excited to color every time. In case you haven't seen my first video, I mentioned this in it, but I just want to say I'm so glad I decided to post videos on my channel now. I sometimes feel regret for not recording and posting sooner back when I had the opportunity to, but at the same time, I'm just so glad I waited until I was ready because I just knew that if I just pushed myself to the point where I knew I wasn't ready, it's gonna end in disaster. At least for me, because I am such a big perfectionist. I think so far my only regret right now is not filming the entire process of this drawing sooner and showing the completed piece at the end, but the finished version of this drawing will be posted on my socials linked below. I think hopefully by next week I want to post a video of me drawing Baiju from Genshin Impact since I've been wanting to draw Baiju for the longest time ever since I first saw him during the story / Archon quest 2 years ago. I hope when the time comes, I may make a video dedicated to expressing my love for Genshin Impact, kinda like how Emmy Richard talked about it in her video about falling into the Genshin rabbit hole, but that's definitely a story for another time. I don't really know what else to say throughout this video yet, but despite this short voiceover, I'm just so happy and grateful for anyone who stayed long enough to listen and watch. I really do appreciate a lot. Thank you. I really hope you enjoy the rest of the video too. I also want to wish good luck to anyone who plans to get Baiju in the next banner update. I don't know when the next update will be, but I hope we all get him when he does come out. Good luck! Let's hope he comes home for all of us. I think other than that, I just want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you!